Season 21 is out and we have got a lot to cover, so let's just get straight into it, because if you've been playing solo with this new update, well, I would get your head down and grind really hard, because it brings some exclusive badges that you won't want to miss, including its own 20 bomb badge. Yes, this is a brand new type of 20 bomb badge, only available in solo, so this is going to be the ultimate sweaty badge. Also, don't want to be that guy, but this one's going to be way easier than the other 20 bomb, because you get 2 lives in solos. So this is more like a 10 kill game, so it's going to be a nice one to grind out, and we don't know if solos is ever going to come back, so make sure to get on these. And if you haven't noticed in the playlist also, Lockdown is now a permanent mode in the mixtape playlist, which is a good sign for the future, because hopefully they just keep adding modes to mixtape. Also, if you want to get a head start on getting some altar cosmetics, you can actually get a free altar thematic pack right now, as if you look in the challenge section, you can complete all of these challenges, which are basically just using her abilities and doing damage with her, to unlock an altar thematic pack. Speaking of packs though, I've got a bit of bad and also weird news, because when exotic shards were originally leaked, it said they were going to come from Apex packs also, but if we look at this same screen from the current build of Apex, it doesn't mention that anymore, and on the same page you can buy exotic shards, so I really doubt exotic shards come from packs now, but I guess Respawn tested it at one point. And also here are the official exotic shard prices. The only things you can buy outright right now with exotic shards is this reactive flatline and also this brand new reactive R99. Otherwise, exotic shards are only used to upgrade cobalt guitars that you've already purchased for 150 heirloom shards. And yes, now you can purchase guitars for straight up heirloom shards. What's a new season without a really cool hidden animation? Yes, there is one for Alta in the lobby. When you ready up with her, there's a chance she will just wander off. Like, where's she going? She's kind of doing the Joe Biden, which just further shows she's here to break the games and to mess about, really. Alta also has another animation where she pulls out Akimbo P2020s, much like in her art, and there is a leak going around right now saying Akimbo P2020s are going to be possible in a future update, so maybe this is a little teaser, or it's just showing off that cool tail she's got. When I got my hands on Alta though, I had to test one thing that was urgently on my mind. Can I just walk away an unlimited amount from her ult and then teleport back? Well, it turns out no. I tried, got as far away as possible, turned around, it didn't work. I had to get closer to activate the teleportation back to the ult. Also, while I was in the firing range, I had to test the brand new gameplay mechanic for the devotion, and this honestly has huge potential, as now the Devo has reverse hipfire spread. So the more you shoot it, the tighter the hipfire gets, and look at this. It also came with a nice new reticle, although I think this one may be reused from Titanfall, and this is really fun to use, and there is absolutely huge potential just to laser people from miles off. It would be nice if Respawn continued this little gameplay mechanic thing. Whenever they put a new weapon in the care package, they give it a unique mechanic to make it worth picking up. Also, I think this altar perk is going to be a must pick every single time. But what's a new Apex season without new ways to spend money? As if the cobalt guitar stuff wasn't money draining enough, we also have 2 brand new stores, and one of them is a new type of event and one of them is just a normal store. First of all, we have this normal store with a ballistic skin, also our very first altar legendary skin, and these are definitely for an acquired taste, although I think I'll just pick up this ballistic because he's cool. Okay, editors know I thought this was a ballistic skin, but it's actually a Mad Maggie skin. I don't know why I thought it was a ballistic skin, but I was pretty sure it was. It's not, it's for Maggie. Please don't roast me. And then this is where it gets spicy. We have this event. This is called a milestone event, and the only way you can obtain skins through this event is randomly through event packs. Luckily, the first pack is 100 coins, but once again, after you buy the first pack, they proceed to get more expensive, and there's a pretty high chance you'll end up spending more than you want to get a specific skin. Also, there are milestone rewards, but they're nothing crazy like a death box or a cobalt guitar. And honestly, the best milestone reward is just an alternate version of the battle pass emotes from last season, so this is just literally reused content on the milestones. I do have to give Respawn credit on how creative they are with coming up with new ways for people to spend money though. It's really something. But even though that is bad, Respawn did continue one fan favorite thing from last season, the new lore story section. And luckily this section is the same as last season, which is pretty solid. And if we look at story 2, there's a familiar character in it. That is Caustic and Crypto's adoptive mother, so she's going to come back into Apex lore, but there's one thing. She lives where the next Apex map is going to take place. So maybe this story does give us a bit more information about the next Apex map, which is hopefully coming next season. While you are messing around with the new menus, you may notice something that's happening to the heirlooms you've paid for. Heirlooms now just automatically unequip themselves from the legends because it's funny, I guess. Yeah, so basically you start the season with every single heirloom unequipped, and if you equip the heirloom, it stays on for one game, and then after that game, it will just unequip itself again. again, which is going to get very annoying very quickly. So Respawn, please fix this one, and I imagine they will fix this one because it's an heirloom related issue, and Respawn are really trying to sell these things. Also, let's not forget, Respawn left us a huge hint in the patch notes that a lot of people are going to have to follow up on, because we found the blue Nessie last season. So in the patch notes, Respawn congratulated us for it with this picture, but a few eagle-eyed people noticed in this picture behind the blue Nessie, oh my god, it's a purple Nessie. Yes, there is another Nessie in the firing range right now, so if you're messing around and hear any weird noises in the firing range, post it to Reddit or something, because there's going to be another huge hunt on for this thing, and let's hope it doesn't take us 7 months to find, like the blue Nessie did. Seriously, it took us 7 months. Speaking of fan favourite things being added to the games, there's been the most fan requested feature added to the game. Finally, Respawn went through with it. Now, if you die in game, you don't have to go through the whole silly process of going back to the lobby, re-queuing, and all that. You can actually queue straight into a new game from your death screen, which is absolutely huge and was implemented from, I think, Straight Shot. Unfortunately, if you are a ranked grinder, you won't notice this feature because it is not active in ranked, it seems, at the minute. I guess it's because the rank queues are so long and Respawn doesn't want you waiting after the game's ended or something strange. Another strange thing is the fact that this season is one of the first seasons to release without a launch trailer, aka one of these animated trailers. But if you go into the battle pass and look at this item here, well, what is this? This is a screenshot from a launch trailer that we just don't have. So I kind of had two theories on this situation. Either the company producing the launch trailer, because Respawn doesn't make them, could not do it in time and they missed the deadline, or we're gonna get like a mid-season launch trailer type of thing to advertise a new event, or maybe just progress the lore. Maybe Respawn thought they were releasing too many trailers at the start of the season, which is why character trailers no longer exist, if you haven't noticed, and now I guess launch trailers no longer exist. We only get a gameplay, a legend trailer, and also a battle pass trailer. And battle pass trailers aren't even called battle pass trailers anymore. There's something strange going on. And by the way, if you tried to play ranked this season, you may have noticed something a bit off. The rank split ends in 6 days. Yes, Respawn have broken ranked again, and a lot of people have claimed their ranks haven't even been reset from last season. So yes, ranked is broken. By the way, when I was queuing into solos to show this next thing, it turns out Alter just doesn't work on banner frame poses for some reason, so it just looks like nobody showed up to the game. But when you land in solos, you may notice there's 2 new items that are on the floor. A small Evo cache, and also a large Evo cache. The small Evo gives you 150 points, and the large one gives you 300. And these are both blue and purple rarity and spawn on the floor, unlike other Evo caches, so make sure to pick these up because these are going to be huge, and I guess these are once again added to solos as a quality of life improvement to make it a bit easier without a team. Here's one for the PC players though. You may notice when you launch Apex, it is a new version of the anti-cheat. That is actually because this season Respawn upgraded easy anti-cheat to a newer version, so hopefully it's a bit better. I'm not a master on anti-cheats, and every time I talk on it I get something wrong, so let's hope it's better. It may be better, it's probably better. But the anti-cheat upgrade hasn't gone too well on some people's computers and is causing massive issues that Respawn are looking into, because the issues are preventing them from opening the game. And it's not a season launch without some drastic issue, is it really? But overall, season 21 is looking a lot brighter than the other seasons, and I can't wait to see what else Respawn have in store, because solos is a good move. So what are your thoughts on this season? Have you found anything weird? And subscribe to keep updated on this season.